In this video, we're going to talk about like terms. Like terms are sometimes called similar terms. The definition of like terms is that if terms have the same variable factors, then we call that they are like terms. For example, let's say we have a term 2x and another term negative 5x. Both of these terms have a variable x, same variable, right? Then these two terms are like terms. Let's say we have a negative 3a squared, 2a squared. Both of these two terms have variable a squared, right? Then these two terms are like terms or similar terms. Unlike terms or these similar terms are if two terms or two or more terms have a different variable, then they are unlike terms. Let's say we have a 2x, negative 5y. Here we have a variable x, here variable y, different variable, right? Then these two terms are unlike terms, or we say that they are not like terms. 4ab, negative b. Here we have a variable ab, but only b here, right? So these two terms are not like terms. Addition and subtraction of like terms. Let's say two like terms are added together. Then we can simply add these two coefficients and write the variable x. These two expressions are equal to each other because if we expand this expression right here by applying the distributable property, that's going to be ax, right? A times x plus b times x, bx, right? So simply, when two like terms are added, all we have to do is we simply add these two coefficients, these two numbers, just like this. If it's a subtraction, just like addition, we subtract b from a and write the variable x. Okay? So concept check. We have 2x plus 5x. We can write this one 2 plus 5 and times x. So 2 plus 5, that's a 7x. Or think this way. X, we have 2 of them. X, we have 5 of them. So 2 plus 5, 2x plus 5, that's just the simplest 7x. Does that make sense? Okay, now we have a 2x minus 5x. Then that's going to be 2 minus 5 times x. Right, 2 minus 5, that's minus 3x. Right? Okay, number 2, we have 3x plus a 7 minus 4x minus 6. Right? Okay, in this expression, we have two x terms and two constants, two numbers, right? The first thing we have to do is we have to group the x terms and constants separately. So we're going to rewrite this expression 3x minus 4x plus 7 minus 6. Group like terms. Okay, so we have 3x minus 4x. That's going to be 3 minus 4. That's just negative 1, right? Or we could write that's 3 minus 4 times x. And 7 minus 6 is just plus 1, right? So this part right here, 3 minus 4, that's negative 1. So negative x plus 1. Okay? Okay, now we have addition and subtraction. Number 1, we have a solving parentheses. Let's say we have a plus parentheses b plus c. Then that is equal to just a plus b plus c, right? Because plus times b, that's plus b, plus times c, that's just plus c, right? So if we have plus in front of a parenthesis, just eliminate these parentheses without changing anything. Okay? Let's say we have a plus parentheses b minus c, same thing. That's just a plus b minus c. Nothing changes. Okay? But number 2, if we have a minus parentheses b plus c, then minus times b, that's minus b, right? Minus times c, that's minus c. So this minus is multiplied to both of these terms in the parentheses. Excuse me. Okay, second part, we have a minus parentheses b minus c, right? This time, that's going to be a minus b, right? Because minus times b is minus b. And minus times minus c, negative times negative gives us positive, right? So that's going to be plus c. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's try these concept check problems. So we have 4x plus parentheses 2x minus 5, right? If it's a plus, that's just the 4x plus 2x minus 5, right? Like terms, 4x, 2x. 4 plus 2, that's a 6. So 6x minus 5. Here we have minus in front of a parenthesis, right? Then minus times 2x, that's minus 2x, minus times minus 5, that's plus 5. So we will have 4x minus 2x plus 5. Like terms again, that's going to be 4 minus 2, right? So that's going to be 2x plus 5. Number 2, order of addition or subtraction. If the expression has a parenthesis, the first thing we have to do is we have to solve the parentheses first. Okay, then we're going to group like terms, and then we're going to simplify. Okay, that's order of operations, addition or subtractions. So concept check. We have a parenthesis 3x plus 4 plus 2 times 5x minus 1. The first thing we have to do is we have to remove, or we say that solve the parenthesis. We have to eliminate these parentheses. So that's going to be 3x plus 4 plus 2 times 5x, that's 10x, plus 2 times minus 1, that's minus 2, right? Like terms, x term, constants, right? So we're going to group like terms, group the x terms and constants separately. So that is equal to 3x plus 10x plus 4 minus 2. Here we have x 3 of them, x 10 of them. 3 plus 10, that's 13x. 4 minus 2, that's plus 2. Right? Okay, number 2. We have a 4 parenthesis 4 times 2a plus 1, right? So apply the distributable property. That's going to be 8a plus 4 times 1, that's plus 4, minus 3 times 3a minus 9a, minus 3 times plus 2, that's minus 6, right? So that's going to be equal to, we're going to group the a terms and constants separately. A terms here, right? Constants. So let's rewrite this expression. 8a minus 9a. We have a constant plus 4 minus 6. So 8 minus 9, that's negative 1, right? So that's going to be negative a. 4 minus 6, that's going to be minus 2. Example 3. The question is to simplify the expression. So for number 1, we have 2 x terms and 2 constants, right? So we're going to group x terms and constants separately. So let's rewrite this expression 7x minus 4x plus 5 minus 9, right? So 7 minus 4, that's 3x. 5 minus 9, that's minus 4. Number 2, we have parentheses here, right? So we're going to have to solve this parenthesis first. We're going to have to eliminate this parenthesis. Okay, 12x. 2 times 5x, that's plus 10x. 2 times minus 3, that's minus 6. Here we have 2 like terms, 2 x terms, right? So 12 plus 10, that's going to be equal to 22x. And we have constant minus 6. Number 3. 3 is equal to 3 times 6x. That's 18x. 3 times negative 1, minus 3, right? Okay. Negative 4 times x, that's going to be minus 4x. Minus 4 times 9, that's minus 36. Here we have 2 x terms, 2 constants, right? So let's rewrite this expression 18x minus 4x minus 3 minus 36. So we have like terms, 2 x terms here. 18 minus 4, that's 14, right? So 14x. We have minus 3 minus 36. That's minus 39. Number 4. Number 4 looks kind of complicated, right? But we can do this step by step. Here, number 4, let's eliminate the parentheses first. So number 4 is equal to 1/2 times 4x. 2 times 1, 2 times 2. So 1 times 2x, that's just the 2x. Here, 2 times 1, 2 times 3. So 1 times 3, that's plus 3. Here, 4 times minus 3x, that's minus 12x. 4 times plus 1, that's plus 4, right? Here, 2 over 3 times 6x, well, actually it's a negative 2 over 3 times 6x. So 3 times 1, 3 times 2. So negative 2 times 2x, that's minus 4x. And minus 2 over 3 times minus 9 gives us positive. And 3 times 1, 3 times 3. So that's going to be 2 times 3 positive plus 6. Right? So let's collect like terms. X terms and constants separately. So we have 3 x terms. 2x minus 12x minus 4x. So 2x minus 12x minus 4x. Constants plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. So that's 2 minus 12 minus 4, right? So 2 minus 12 minus 4, that's minus 10. Minus 4, that's going to be minus 14. So that's minus 14x. 3 plus 4 plus 6, that's 7. 7 plus 6, that's 13, right? The key to simplify this type of expression is that we have to group like terms, which means we need to group the x terms and constants separately. So let's try number 1. Number 1, we have two x terms, negative 11x minus 6x, and two constants, plus 14 plus 3. So negative 11x minus 6x, that's negative 17x. 14 plus 3, that's positive 17. For number 2, if we have a parenthesis, then we need to solve the parenthesis using the distributive property. So negative 3 times 4x, that's negative 12x. Negative 3 times positive 7, that's negative 21. Plus 4 times x plus 4x plus 4 times negative 3, that's minus 12. So let's group the x terms and constants separately. So negative 12x plus 4x minus 21 minus 12. So that is equal to negative 12 plus 4, that's negative 8. So we have a negative 8x minus 21 minus 12, that's negative 33. Number 3, we have a parenthesis again. So we're going to solve the parenthesis first. So number 3 is equal to 5 over 6 times 12x minus 5 over 6 times 24. Minus times a minus, plus 14x minus 7 times the minus 3, that's plus 21. So that is equal to, here let's simplify this. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 1 again. 6 times 4 is 24, right? So 5 times 2x, that's a 10x. Minus 5 times 4, that's minus 20. We have a plus 14x plus 21. Now what we're going to do is we're going to group like terms, x terms and constants separately. So 10x plus 14x minus 20 plus 21. So if we add these two, that's 10 plus 14, that's 24x. Add constants. Minus 20 plus 21, that's plus 1. Okay, we're done for number 3 now. Okay, let's go to number 4. Number 4, we have a 4x minus 3 times minus 2x, that's plus 6x, minus 3 times minus 5, that's plus 15. So minus 3 over 2 times 6x, 3 over 2 times 6x, minus 3 over 2 times plus 10. That's minus 3 over 2 times 10. So if we simplify this expression right here, 2 times 1, that's 1. 2 times 3, 2 times 1, 2 times 5. So that is equal to 4x plus 6x plus 15 minus 3 times 3, 9, right? So minus 9x minus 3 times 5 minus 15. Now what we're going to do is we're going to group like terms. We have 4x, 6x, minus 9x. These are x terms. Plus 15, minus 15. These are constants. So 4 plus 6 minus 9. 4 plus 6, 10. Minus 9, that's 1, right? So that's just 1x. Plus 15 minus 15, That's a 0, right? So we don't have to write it. So final answer for number 4 is x.